Mick Meaney here, ProfitCopilot.com, and today you will learn 10 affiliate marketing strategies to help you drive more traffic and get more sales. Now, while affiliate marketing is a great way to make money online, it can be very difficult to achieve success because the biggest problem with affiliate marketing is that most people don't know where to start, and even the best affiliate marketers are always looking for new ways to grow their business. So here are 10 affiliate marketing strategies that have been proven to help people just like you to increase their revenue by hundreds or even thousands of dollars every month. And well, let's take a look at some of my most recent results so you can see that this does actually work. So here are the early results of my most recent campaign. This was a single email for conversion.ai, and it's generated 279 clicks so far and 27 referrals. Now, the feedback loop here is delayed by around 30 days. I only sent the email out a couple of days ago, so it's going to take a little bit of time for the actual earnings to become apparent. Let me show you another one. This is an email I received a couple of days ago from the chap behind system.io. I wasn't even aware that we generated over $1,000 until he sent me this. Now, this is from a video that I did about a year ago. It was one video, one time, with a link in the description. And from that, it's generated over $1,000. And that is pure passive income. Now, for best results with affiliate marketing, you're going to have to filter your traffic, or some people call it clean your traffic or wash your traffic. But what does that mean? Well, we have to filter it for buyer intent, because this is what's going to separate all the junk traffic from the people who are serious about buying the offer. Because if we go out there and start promoting affiliate links left, right, and center wherever we can, what's going to happen? Of course, people are going to click through on that, but they don't have buyer intent. Well, not necessarily. So we need to weed out all the people who might not buy. And the reason why we do this is because, well, we want a decent conversion rate, right? If we're just sending junk traffic, then the conversion rate is going to be junk. Also, we need to make sure that the vendor's EPC is relatively high. What EPC means is earnings per click. So that tells other potential affiliates the likelihood of how well the offer is going to convert. So we want to make sure that the vendors that we work with, our affiliate partners have a high EPC, because then they're going to keep the product in the marketplace for longer. It's going to allow us to generate more sales over time. Now, the best way to wash your traffic or filter your traffic is to use either a bridge page, a content page, or a landing page. For best results, in my opinion, it's always going to be a landing page, 9 times out of 10. What that really means is we have a page that sits in between the traffic source and the affiliate offer, and this acts as a filter. So only the people who are very interested in the offer will actually click through and visit the affiliate link. So the three main ways of doing this. The bridge page acts as a piece of content that explicitly promotes the affiliate offer and then links to the sales page. A content page could be a product review. It could be a piece of educational content, informative content to address someone's problem and then move them forward like that. And then it links to the sales page. Or a landing page has an opt-in form, and you ask people to subscribe to your email list. So with that in mind, let's go out there and start promoting our affiliate offers. So the first way that you can do this is with your own Facebook group. I actually did this last night in my Facebook group, and you know what? It's quick and easy to do. All you have to do is just send out, it's like any social media update. You press go and it goes out to, well, not all of the members in the group, maybe around 3% if you're lucky. And that's because social media reach is decreasing year on year. But it's important to pin your post. If it's a good offer, that is converting for you, then you want to make sure that people who join your group can see that very easily, so they get that straight away. Now, growing your own Facebook group is difficult, okay? It's time consuming. And listen, you don't own your audience, right? You're basically borrowing Facebook's audience. And then you're hoping that in time, Facebook will reward you enough and then put your offers, your group out to more people. So while it is good and it's probably worth doing, it makes sense to combine it with one of the strategies which we'll talk about later on, because really you're not building your own asset with Facebook. Sticking with Facebook, with that said, we can also use other people's groups. So we can join niche relevant groups and then post in there. But you have to be careful with this, okay? Because if you're promoting affiliate offers, like straightforward affiliate offers, that's probably going to be seen as spam. So you have to read the rules of every group that you join. You have to abide by those rules as well. And yeah, sure, there are some groups out there that will allow you to promote your affiliate offers. What tends to happen with those groups is so many people pile in and use them. It's just like a complete spam fest, to be honest. So everyone is trying to pitch their affiliate offer and no one is clicking through. So there's no real engagement. And I think those kind of groups are pretty much just a waste of time. The best way to do it is to promote useful content in front of an audience that has a problem. So this content is going to help people to solve that problem. And then the affiliate offer is linked to inside your content. And then that takes them to the sales page. I'll speak more about that in a second. Okay, sticking with Facebook. Facebook is probably my least favorite, but I want you to know all your options. So another way to use Facebook is with Facebook business pages. So create a branded Facebook page and then pin your affiliate offer to the top. Now, another important aspect for this type of marketing, social media marketing, is to use the right images. You have to have a striking image that is going to stand out, because that is going to get a higher click-through rate. So be very conscious about the images that you choose. You also have to use the right hashtags, because that's going to go out and get the right audience and pull them in. Now, with your Facebook branded profile, you can boost your posts. But if you do that, you cannot link to an affiliate offer directly. You have to link to a landing page, or a content page, or a bridge page. So bear that in mind. Okay, the next strategy I've got for you is one that I use myself quite a lot, and that's YouTube. So the main ways to use YouTube for affiliate marketing is to create a product review video. You can also do an unboxing video. They're very popular. You can create helpful content that tackles a problem and then offers solutions. That's the one that I use quite a lot. Probably 99% of my content is based around addressing problems and helping people to solve those problems. Also, every video you make has to have a CTA. That's a call to action. So think of it like this. You have valuable content plus an offer in the form of a CTA. And you can put a link in the description, but you have to tell people to scroll down and click it. You can't just expect them to instinctively know that there's a link in the description. You got to tell them that it's there. This is something that I've really forgot to use myself from time to time. What you'll see with my CTAs is I'll put the actual URL on the screen, and then if I remember to, I'll tell them to scroll down and click the link in the description. The next strategy I've got for you is reviews. So these are very popular. You may have already attempted to do these yourself, but there is a way to do them. So you have to attract visitors or traffic with high buyer intent. So the way to do that is to target the right keywords. You have to be careful, because if you target keywords that are too competitive, then your content won't rank. So the strategy is to find keywords that you can rank for and then optimize your content for those keywords. Now, this is a slow burn approach. It's going to take you a while to get any traffic from this approach. But when you do that, then, it's all hands off. You don't really have to do much more with it. Maybe update it whenever you need to. But for the most part, that is absolutely passive income. Now, a good strategy with your review articles is to list the pros and cons. And I'm going to pay special attention to the cons at this stage, because we want to have what's called a damaging admission. Now, a damaging admission builds authenticity. So we say what's wrong with the product, right? We call it out. It's not going to be for everyone. So we make that really clear. We say this is why it's not for everyone. And then if we can spin that into a positive, into a sales point, then we should see an increase in conversions. If you can't spin it, don't worry, still include it anyway, because it is going to help build that trust with your audience. The next one, sticking with blog content, is to use a resource page. So this is where you just list all the tools that you use. Now, for most tools and products and all that, then Amazon might be your only choice of affiliate network. If you're using physical products like a camera or lighting or microphones, that kind of thing, then really Amazon is where you're going to find affiliate links to those products. However, if you can, try to lean towards promoting digital products if you can, because the commission rate is always going to be so much higher. Listen, I can rant forever about how Amazon have just screwed over their affiliates over the years, and I really don't encourage people to use them if they want to be in this long term, which of course I know you are. The next strategy is email marketing. Now, this is probably the most powerful affiliate marketing strategy on the list, because it really helps you to build your own asset. Remember previously I mentioned assets about Facebook, how it doesn't help you? Well, email is a solution to that. It's low cost and it can even be automated if you want to. For best results, you should actually have an email sequence all ready to go to re-engage people and deliver value. Again, it's this equation, this formula of value plus offer. That's what tends to work best on the internet. So we provide useful, helpful content mixed in with an offer. And your emails should work in a very similar way to that. So in terms of revenue, you're probably looking at around $1 per month per subscriber. So if you have 1,000 subscribers, you should be making around $1,000 a month every month. That's just like a really loose target to aim for. It's not a strict rule. It's just something to help you know what to expect. Okay. The next marketing strategy I've got for you is influencer marketing. Now, for this, you can use a website called Follower Wonk, and that's from Moz. It's a free tool. It's going to help you find influencers in your niche. And I stress the importance of approaching influencers in your niche, because you can't just approach someone who has a massive following. That doesn't count. You have to approach people who have your target audience, and only promote products that will be of a really good match. And also make sure you're only asking them to promote the best of the best products. And when it comes to pricing, well, that varies, right? You're going to have to negotiate with each influencer. There is no real hard and fast rules with this. Each influencer, depending on the niche, is going to have their own rates. So it's going to be up to you to negotiate with those individuals and try and work out the best deal for you. So the next affiliate marketing strategy is to use webinars. Now, webinars are a great way to convert cold traffic into customers. So the awesome thing with webinars is you can choose between doing live webinars or pre-recorded ones. What I recommend that you do, I've seen the best results, not in my business, but in people that I've worked with in their businesses, is to do live webinars for quite a few months, iron out all the flaws, get your presentation down, get it absolutely nailed down. And then when you know that you can handle all the objections that your sales points are firing, you know that you're able to convert these people, then do a pre-recorded one and then just let it run for passive income. But you also absolutely need to have a follow-up sequence in the mix as well. So this ties back into email marketing. So when they sign up for your webinar, make sure that they're also on your email list too. Plus you have an automated system in place to convert those people. Okay, the next one I've got for you is CPC. This is cost per click. Now this is without a shadow of a doubt the fastest way to generate affiliate sales, but you are bidding against your competitors. So what can happen is the cost per click can increase over time because, you know, if it's a profitable niche, people are making decent money out of there, then they have the money to spend. But at some point, it's going to max out and you're going to lose money on it eventually. So you have to keep looking for new keywords, new opportunities, but it is the fastest way to get results. But you can't link out directly to any affiliate offer. So you have to link to a bridge page, content page, or a landing page. You know what? Use it to generate leads. Okay, so if you're paying for these clicks and paying for this traffic, turn them into leads so you can promote to them anytime you like, as often as you like. And there, again, you're building your asset really quickly. And that's going to last you for years and years. Now, if you want to see how one of my students, Charles, he's used a mix of these strategies to retire in his first 180 days online with affiliate marketing. I've got a free blueprint that will show you exactly how he did it. You can get that when you go to profitcopilot.com/180 or click the link in the description. Get that. It's not going to cost you anything. Now, okay, he retired in his first 180 days, and that is the exception to the rule. You know, for everyone else, it's probably going to take a bit longer. So he is the exception to the rule, but he is a very inspirational one, in my opinion. Okay, thanks for watching. If you found this useful, give it a thumbs up below. Subscribe to this channel too. Hit that little notification bell and subscribe. So you hit the little notification bell so you never miss out on any future videos from me. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.